What's one small moment that changed everything? Actually losing my job. I lost my job once. This was after the breakup and things. And again, I took some time out because I got a good payoff from losing my job. And after 6 months, one of the ex-managers asked me if I wanted to do a job. I took the job, and it was a small private company. I had only ever worked for big companies before. So I went into this small company with this big company mindset, and very quickly the company started making lots of money. The guy who owned the company then asked me if I would be his general manager. I said, okay, all over the UK. And eventually I got asked if I wanted to go to Qatar in the Middle East, Doha.
Okay.
I said, okay, let's do that then.
Were you sure about your answer?
No, actually I had a choice. It was either Qatar or Vegas. I'll take Qatar. Anyway, I arrived there, did the trip in Qatar, came back home. A couple of months later, back to Qatar again. Got asked to go back again. Did what I had to do back home. Back out to Qatar again. I was demonstrating some equipment, some engineering equipment. And then, about 2017, I got a phone call in the middle of the night from a Saudi Arabia number. I was like, I'm not answering that. They're going to answer that. It turns out the guys in Qatar had secured some funding from Saudi Aramco, investment fund. Some guys in Canada, some guys in America, Colorado, were planning on taking this equipment and starting up in Saudi Arabia. And the only person that they could think of was me. And they wanted me to go with them and start this company up in the Middle East. And I was like, no. Saudi Arabia, and they come back and say, if it's money, then we'll just give you more money. And I was like, it's not really more money. I met somebody now, and we're not taking no for an answer. We really need you.
Okay.
That's the bit. So the moment, you have to go back and go back and go back. It was a phone call from my ex-boss after I lost my job, asking me if I wanted to take a job in this small independent company. Okay, I'll take the job. But then doing the stuff that I did in that company then moved me on to greater things by travelling to the Middle East. I got a job in Saudi Arabia. I was there for a while working in the Middle East, in Jordan, Bahrain, Dubai, all these places. And then I met this guy and just moved on and moved on and moved on from there. So losing my job was probably the bit that kind of opened the world up.